got your licence, counterpart? Double check, just in case.
I've got them.
I've got the appointment, Dewberry. So we're all set.
Is that all you need?
Yeah.
Stick these down.
Both parts of your licence.
Cameras are off.
Well, it's on for now. We'll
Right.
turn it off in a bit.
Okay.
So how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, it's the key thing to think about is
I'm not fine at all. Are we allowed to say it's test day?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Right.
Of course we are. It's all about you now.
Right.
So it's the most important thing. It doesn't matter what we do for the next hour at all. If you wanted to just go and sit and drink some coffee somewhere and have another fag and just have a chat about it, that's fine too. But if you ever think about it, you've watched the, test videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think you've got all the skills in place? Can you do everything you're going to be asked to do?
I'm hoping so. I just don't want to slip up.
Okay.
And it's me. I'm not lucky Bob at all.
Well, I think it can be easy to get yourself funneled into thinking, oh, I've got to get it. And what it does is, it kind of, if you like, it sort of puts you off. Whereas when you're in your natural state, everything just goes, and you're not even thinking.
It's just like a lesson.
Do you know what? This might seem a bit crazy to say, but don't think about it as being anything. Just drive. Just do what you do. Now, it's very easy to get caught up and think, oh, what about this? What about, I've got to think about that. I mustn't do this. I mustn't do that.
Like what majors? Like, is it blind spot mirrors? I don't know.
Well, my reading of it is when I sit here, I watch what you're doing and I see you react to everything around you. And you spot whatever it is that's happening and you act accordingly. Now, if I'm an examiner and I'm sat here and I'm thinking, do I want to share the road with this person? I have a look at that and think, that was all right, that, yeah. You saw what was happening and you sorted it out. Because it's the little bits and pieces that happen that people don't always pick up on, but that's just when you come off the gas, the car just does that a little bit. When you brake a little bit, it does the same. And even if you're doing it gently, you can pick that up here. Now I can see what's happening, and I can see what you're reacting to. If you ever think, how many conversations like that have we had? What did you do that for? And do you come up with the right answer? So in my head, and it doesn't matter what's in my head, it's what's in yours that counts. You've got the skills necessary. You're a great driver. You're a great decision maker. What we've got to do is to get your head into a place, because there's no new to learn. Try and get your head into a place where you can allow your natural stuff to happen. So sometimes we can distract ourselves, if you like, because everything that you do now, if you ever think about it, do you think about it at all? Or does it just happen? Just happens, doesn't it? So if you start thinking about it, you're kind of interrupting your flow, if you like. Mm. So I'm a competitive musician. I play in big contests, and what I do is I distract myself by humming a little tune in my head, or I just think about me breathing, how much air's going in and out, or I think about anything other than what I'm doing, and it works. There's a piece that I had to play a little while ago, and it was ridiculously hard, and I fretted and fretted and fretted about it. And the more I fretted about it, the less I could play it. And when it came to it, I just, this sounds stupid, I just watched what the conductor was, as he was conducting, he was doing something, and I just watched his lips, and it just happened, and I thought, well, look at that. So by overly thinking about it, I messed my head up. And I talked myself into a position where I couldn't do it anymore. Well, I knew I could. And the same thing can happen here with the driving. You know you can do it. I know you can do it. Just got to show him you can do it. So just by, I don't know, hum a tune. We can try it. We can have a bit of a mess about with it. Hum a tune and just focus on how much it is.
It's just going to be so quiet in test.
Well, he's going to give you the directions.
Talkative.
Well, talk. He might not answer you. Doesn't stop you talking, does it? Quite often you'll say to me what you're doing and why you're doing it. Tell him the same things.
Yeah, so I've just done that because I've done... Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like you do with me. Oh, I wasn't sure what he was going to do there, so I've do. Why not? That's what it's in the way to think.
I'm just not lucky at all, Bob.
Well.
And I know I'm just going to sit here and he's going to say, you've failed on this, and it'll be something stupid, and...
I'll be surprised if that's the case, because you've got such a good skill set and you react so well to what's happening around you. Now, I've had bits and pieces in my life where I've convinced myself that I had, if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have had any at all. But then one day it changed. Maybe today's your day.
Oh, God. That's deep, that.
You can't have bad luck forever. not possible, is it? Not forever. So maybe today will be the day it changes.
Hopefully.
Should we have a little bit of a drive around?
I'm just going to drive when I want to drive.
Off you go.
Is that alright?
Yes, it is.
Sounds sad, but I want to go to test centre.
Off you go when you're ready.
Right this time.
You'll need to give it a wiggle because the steering lock's going on because that's to the caved. There you go. Whenever you're ready, off you go. So try that, hum yourself a little tune. Think about your breathing. See if it helps. No to lose. So you choose whichever way you go.
See, I think I won't forget my indicators either because I didn't ever forget them when I did my mock test because...
Well, remember, he's going to
he
say
says left.
take the next one, yeah.
And then I was like, alright.
And he's going to give you the directions in a clear and unmistakable manner. And he'll tell you at the start, if you're not sure what I've asked you, just ask.
Oh my god, it's dead, thank god. I'll wait till we get on main roads. It's like, is he going to pick up on me not checking my mirrors, at side mirrors, because I'm checking my back one?
Do you know what's behind you at all times?
Yes. And is that the most important?
It is. It absolutely is.
Indicate.
There you go, somebody did it properly. Who'd have thought? So what it's about is how you interact with the world around you. You know, you're aware of what's going on. And it's not about did you do this, and this, followed by this. You'll be watching you and watching what's happening around you and just seeing how you cope with it.
Oh, I was fretting about wearing my new shoes today, but these feel comfier than the other ones I've had.
So how do they feel? Are they alright?
Yeah.
We've always got time to go back and get the other ones if they're not. Got all the time in the world to do.
And at that stop junction where I'm going to go to.
The one at the bottom of here, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel free.
I mean, do you know when you said ages ago, you said, stop, but I put your handbrake on to make sure.
Yeah.
Do you think I should do that?
As long as you come to a complete stop, that's the important thing. It's very easy at some of these ones where they're a stop lane and yet you can still see. There's a temptation to creep forward. As long as you come to a complete stop.
I've probably done that in a second, but I just wanted to stop because I couldn't see properly.
That's fine. Was there anything wrong with the way you did it?
No. Do you think I've stopped too close to him? Would I fail for that?
Nope. Could you get away again if you... You've got plenty of room, haven't you? see if the car park's empty, you can maybe practice in one of the bays.
Just thinking, where do I come out in from?
Well, it's empty. So you want to go into the car park and reverse into one of the bays, and then we'll come back out. So this is where you'll start.
In here.
Yep. So again, choose whichever bay you like.
Let's get a view of this. Does it do that sometimes? Would they say like pull out and then pull into one of theirs?
Yeah, possibly. It depends on what's about. Sometimes they'll come in and end it here. What do you reckon?
Good God, probably not at all.
Why not? It's man over there.
I want wine here, I think. Hang on. Does it matter? Because it matters where you end up in it.
Correct. Happy with that one?
Yeah, I'm on the line over there. But does it matter that you're on the line?
But you're not on the line, are you? There's still a bit of room there.
The back wheel is a little bit.
I mean, if you're not happy with it, there's nothing to stop you going forward. There's nothing wrong with this. You know that car park that's next to where you work? What sort of parking do you see there?
Yeah, terrible.
So that you're in the bay, aren't you?
Am I going to start here?
Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to pretend that I'm starting.
Okay. So how are you feeling now? Is it better now that you started driving?
Yeah.
Excellent. So whereabouts are you going to position yourself as you come out of here? Are we going to go right?
Well, he's going to want me to go that way.
No, sometimes you go that way.
I want to go that way though,
Okay.
don't I?
So just imagine that there's a white line down the middle of the road you've just come up, and then it goes up to an imaginary point up there. And that's
So-
probably where you want to be, isn't it?
Right here. Would that be alright for the position in the road?
Yeah. Is there
Really?
room on your both sides?
Yeah.
Good to go. Easy peasy. It's also worth remembering, you're allowed to make mistakes and all. Nobody's expecting a perfect drive because there's no such thing.
Right now, just quickly.
There you go.
Yeah?
Yeah. Then you know you've come to a stop, don't you? There's a temptation there, isn't there?
I was just set off for a second.
It's not even downhill, so it's alright. Good clutch control. Should we go right at the end of this road? And then the first left. I'll have a little play up that way. It's, when you come to the end of the road and that traffic light goes to green, you know there's nobody coming, don't you? So the temptation is to go. But you do the right thing. It's just the lunch hour traffic, isn't it? People nipping out for a sandwich. Quite
See,
often.
now I wouldn't go even if there were a gap there because I would wait for that bus to come.
Correct. Nowhere for you to go, is there? There's no point in starting that
There's no
turn.
point.
Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely correct.
Not at a gap yet.
Nope, you haven't. Quite right.
And I can see at least 3 cars coming down there.
They'd be nice little lady out there.
I don't know, I don't. I'm hesitated and failed.
No, not at all. There's not a lot you can do, is there?
I'd have failed then. Hesitating.
Possibly might have got a minor. I would have said not, though. Wasn't a clear-cut chance.
Oh, freaking van. Yeah, she indicated a bit late.
She did.
Everybody's getting frustrated with me.
Yeah, they look quite calm. You haven't really had a proper chance. You know you'll get one because of the traffic lights at that end at some point.
Indicated like that.
And next one on the left. So how was that?
Annoying because it's just annoying when you have to sit there.
Is there anything you could have done about it?
No.
But it does give you that sort of, oh, I should go. Is that what you can do? Follow this road all the way up to the traffic lights? And then around, down past the bus station, man? Just anything else?
Thinking about doing something next week.
Yes, quite right. Looks like he might be looking for somewhere, doesn't he? What tells you that?
I'm going to stay behind him like this because in case he breaks suddenly to find and he finds his place where he's going. Just where you were going.
You can just tell, can't you? You can see he's looking about, the car speed up, slowing down, there you go. And now he's found what he was looking for. So how good a decision was that, do you think, to hold back?
Very good.
What he'll say to you at the start is follow the road ahead unless directed otherwise by traffic signs or unless I ask you to turn, which I'll do in good time. So if he doesn't say anything, just keep going straight.
I'm going straight.
Yes, please. This has warmed up a little bit now, hasn't it?
All these road markings, it's not confusing, but you know what I mean? It throws me a little bit. You see how...
Again, it's how many of them apply to you, do you think, as you're going through there?
Well, I don't know.
And did you make all the right decisions as you came through that situation there?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Felt okay from here? really is about sort of how you notice what's around you and react to it. And to be fair, just to do what you do on lessons. So would you see your spacing was there?
Why am I too close?
What do you reckon? Could you get round him easily if he broke down?
Yeah, I think. Would you think?
I would personally leave a little bit of a bigger gap.
Alright.
So think tyres, tarmac. Assume he's going to get it wrong. Now it doesn't matter what they do now. You're in the clear, aren't you? You can get round them.
Right now?
Yeah. I suppose it's because I'm just so cynical. I just never trust anybody now. I always assume everybody's going to get it wrong.
What time do I have to be there for?
You need enough time for a fag to go to the toilet at least once and then just chill out.
I'm gonna cry. Do you think if I cry on my test it don't matter?
Why would it? What do you think he's looking for?
Confidence. Safe driver.
That's it. Safety's the key. Do you think you're safe in your normal driving?
I would say so, yeah.
I would have said so too.
It wasn't safe for me to stop then.
Okay. Tell me about the decisions you made there.
Well, if I'd have had to slam on, I'd have probably been off at line, and the fact that car, the blue car, I didn't want him to go rolling back at me because we're going downhill.
He was close to you, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What sort of car was it?
Blue. Was it a Skoda?
Yeah.
Were it?
No, it was a Fiat, I think. I'm not sure. Just the other day you said you should ask me the make and reg number, so I thought I would. But you were aware of him. Now, if you get a situation like that, don't wait to be asked. Tell them why you've done what you've done.
Yeah.
Because it was a good decision, wasn't it? If you'd braked, he'd have been straight in the back of you. How far behind did you think he was?
Less than a car.
If he'd sneezed, he would have hit you, never mind braked. So it was a good call. And if we go left. Is there anything else you want to have a look at, or are you happy with what we've got?
I'm not happy, I'm so nervous.
Well, let's have a little play with the focus on how much air is going in and out. Don't think we're not deep breaths, not small, just notice how much air goes in and out. Just do that for a little bit and drive around, see how it makes you feel. Or hum a little tune inside your head. Hum it out loud if you want.
I've got Peppa Pig in my head because our Caden's been round all morning.
Well, that'll do. So you're focusing on that rather than anything else. You might be surprised at the
I think we're
result.
crazy when this goes up if I pass.
I suspect you'll have seen it before.
Are you taking the camera out?
Oh gosh, yeah. You're not allowed to film tests.
I didn't know if you were just turning them off or...
Well, I'll actually take it out.
What even? Oh yeah, back one's not on,
It's off, yeah. So a situation like this, you might want to just chill for a bit. There's nothing you can do. And it just gives you a little rest.
Yeah. Not for long.
Not a long rest, but a rest nonetheless. So have a think about that. Peppa Pig or whatever it is, just focus on that more than anything else and see what happens. See if it makes a difference. the Peppa Pig thing, or the breathing, or the tune, or whatever it happens to be?
You what, sorry?
So just focus on whatever it was.
No,
That's it,
I'm
yeah.
focusing on that, not...
That's fine. Does it make a difference to how you feel? Do you think? Cool. Then let's use that. So if we go down to the next roundabout and turn left back up the bank.
I slowed down before I knew we were going to come out.
Yep.
I didn't know we were going to hesitate though.
Yeah, you don't mind them so much coming out if they're going to get out of the way, but to pull out when he doesn't have priority and then just sit and look at you. But let me ask you a question. How well do you think you dealt with that?
Fine.
It's a shame we didn't have the forward-facing camera, really.
Did that. Look
Yep.
through those, see if there were anybody coming out of our junction.
You're pretty good at this driving malarkey, yeah.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Well, we'll get somebody's opinion. It's a snapshot in time, is all it is.
I don't want to go on dual carriageways today, but I think I'll be alright. Last time I were fine.
It was great. Again, it's this thing with the tune of thinking about your breathing. What you're in effect doing is distracting your conscious mind, because everything you need to do is controlled by your subconscious mind. All these skills that are embedded now, you don't think about them, and it's when you start thinking about them that things start to get in the way. So we
Right,
go
then I
left
didn't
and
have to
right.
stop.
See, it's that kind of thing, and that kind of thing as well. Well spotted. Now, for all he knew, this could have been your second lesson. He'd have been in trouble then, wouldn't he? Well done. Once we get round the corner, if you'd like to find a convenient place to pull over, chill for a minute, have a little review.
All these
Wow.
good things are going to happen. Like, and I'm going to make these good decisions. Now.
How do you know that's what I wanted to stop for? So, the last two decisions you made there, how potentially dangerous do you reckon those situations were?
Very, very dangerous.
What made them less dangerous? Was it the actions of the road users coming towards you?
No.
What was it?
The way I looked. I could see round. You can just spotted him. It wasn't like I didn't even see colour at bike or anything, and what bike you were on or about. It was just, I knew that there was something, and I knew it were a motorcyclist. And it were coming.
So it's not just that you eased back and pulled in, it's that you eased back and pulled in enough time
to stop, to not stop.
to still be able to get away. Okay. What about the one after that, the wagon?
I could see how wide he took that corner. And
So, if you hadn't held back, what do you think might have happened there?
what if I'd have just carried on?
Yeah, because we
I'd
would have
have
met them
more-
higher up the hill, wouldn't we?
Bike might have swerved by me, but
What about the wagon?
I might have caught him on corner. Well, I wouldn't have, because I'd have known what to do.
Well, you
anyway,
eased back, but
yeah.
if you carried on at the speed you were going, what would have happened then?
We'd have caught each other.
Yeah, you'd have met him further up the hill. Where was he then?
Corner.
Okay, he was in the middle of the road, no, wasn't he? So again, they're great decisions. So, and you made those decisions because you didn't think about them. You just did it. Your instinct kind of took over, didn't it?
Yeah.
So it's the easiest thing in the world for me to say, don't worry about the test. Well, you're going to worry about it. Of course you are, it's a test. But don't worry about the skills you've got in place, because they're splendid. You make the right decisions based on what you've got around you. So how about where you've stopped here?
there's that junction, middle of them both.
If you look as far as you can see that way, and as far as you can see in your mirror behind you, where would you say the safest place to stop on this road was?
Here. Why, where would you say?
This is where I would have stopped. You're the same you're equal distance between the junctions. Now you could possibly actually where the guy's just gone in the garden, you could maybe stop there. But is that more or less safe than here?
That's less safe.
Why is it less safe?
Because there's two. There's another junction up there and there.
Closer together, aren't they? So this is the safest spot.
And it seems to be a wide, this bit of road.
Correct. It narrows as you get further up. So that's what we're looking for. Now, it's... How do you feel when you try the humming thing? Does it work or the...
I've got a song in my head.
How
It's
does
just
it
a
work?
song.
Does it help? Does it hinder?
Yeah, what the...
Okay. How do you feel now?
I just want to sit and cry.
Oh, let me save that for later.
I'm just... There's just so much riding on it. It's not that. It's such a big achievement to pass your test.
And you will.
And there's so many things I can do. You know, like when I pass. I just really want it. I think I want it too much.
Well, there's you know, it'll mean a lot when you get it. You will get it no matter what. You've got the right skill set to get it today. If you didn't get it today, can I put you against the wall and shoot you?
No, I won't get arrested for it.
Well, hopefully not. You're going to look sick now if you do. So would you mind just getting in the back of this police car? So, and it's... You know, if you think about it in terms of what it might bring you, you know, say for future prospects, well, that's still going to be the same no matter when you pass your test.
It's just that bit soon.
Yeah, that's right. But it's not, you know, it's not like you're out of work and desperate for a job.
No.
So it's the easiest thing in the world to put a load of pressure on it. That's not helpful, but it's easy to say, isn't it? It's not so easy to do. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Just don't. I'm not going to go anywhere new. It doesn't really matter because when I do go places now, I'm not too bad.
Well, there's an argument that says maybe you'd be better going somewhere new because what does it do to get concentration levels?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Is he gonna?
It's that nicking in my head, that mock test, the lane discipline and mirrors. That's what's getting it with YouTube people. Much as I love the comments, that's what's going in my head all the time. Mirrors.
Oh yeah, I know. Which is why I've kind of jumped on it a little. It's as an industry, we follow these slavish routines, and you've got to do it's got to be this and then this and then this and then this. It doesn't. It's like if you're going past, when you go past that blue car ahead, you know, the argument is that you check that mirror and then that mirror before you pull back in. Well, if anybody's going to get there, they must have been in that mirror first. So it's, I mean, sometimes I'll check, but I'll check if I feel there's a need. I won't just slavishly follow a mirror check just because somebody says so. I'll check if I feel the need. Like as you pulled away here, where will you check before you pull away?
Me? I'd only check for pedestrians and then my blind spot. See if anybody's got in it, but I can see behind me. I'd know if anybody were coming round that corner.
How would you know?
Because I'd be looking in the mirror.
Because you've been checking while we've been talking. So you're aware of what's around you. I think you're in good shape. But it's not about what I think, it's about what you think. Is he going to make you do something you've not done before? That you've not got right dozens of times?
I'm not bothered about manoeuvres. I'm fine with them, I think. Do you not think?
I think you're fine with everything. I have absolute
Emergency
faith
stop.
in your
Just got
driving.
to remember to just look round.
What will you do after your emergency stop, do you think, to help you?
Breathe.
Yeah. Take your time, yeah. Just chill for a minute.
Maybe not a whole minute.
Well, no, maybe not. You'd be like, come on, spit spot. Shall we have a drive over to the test centre?
Yeah.
I'll turn this off before we go.